Good morning, this is Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I'm here with you this morning with a huge cup of coffee because I just got up and I've got a really cool card for you today that we're going to do. You know, on the message board, I'm a Circle member, and one of the ladies on the Circle blog did a shaker card, which was absolutely awesome. And I mean, let's face it, all of us can do a shaker card, but how do we do it on our Gypsy? That's the cool thing. So I thought I'm going to show you how to do it on your Gypsy. So we're going to start by getting a new mat, and I want to save what I had on there. We're going to start with a new mat, and I'm going to use a 12 by 24 to make this, just so that I have enough room for all the different parts. And you can do the same thing. If you only have 12 by 12 mats, that's fine. Just start it on a 12 by 24, and then you can move your items around and shift it to a 12 by 12. At any rate, we're going to start out with George. If I can click on this, you can see I'm starting out real nice already this morning here. I guess when I'm on a side, on an edge, I have a hard time doing that. In the shift lock position, there's a square up here on George. It's number 14, 14th key in the shift lock position. And I want this, and notice I've got my, you can't see, let me switch this over here. I have my real size button on right here, so that I get an actual size, because again I'm doing my card base and I want this a 5 by 5 inch card. So I'm just setting this for 5 inches, and I've got 5, and up here you can see that it actually came out 501. So what I'm going to do is take off the link button, the ratio button, hit that 501 and tap it down once so that I have a perfect square at 5 inches. Okay, I'm going to put my link button back on just so that I have it on for right now. Now I have one square, and what I'm going to do is make a copy of that square. So I went to the advanced key and made a copy. Now I'm using the little arrow keys that go left to right and up and down, and I've lined it up, and I'm going to get it on there. There we go. I want to go back to my basic, go to the grouping button, touch the bottom, then back to advanced and weld. Preview it, and it looks good, but if you can see right in here, it looks kind of thick, and I think I can actually get it a little bit better here. So I'll just select one of these, move it up just a touch, and I want to check it to make sure it moved it too far. Check it again. There we go. Okay, so that's our basic right there. Excuse me, the base of the car. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stack a layer on top of that, and I'm going to go to Gypsy Wanderings now. Because they got some neat on Gypsy Wanderings, let's go to tag, and see, I'm going to use this one right here, I think. Where do I want this one? Oh, there's so many neat ones, isn't there? We'll just grab one of these. Okay. Don't know what I have, but that'll do. Now I want to make this one, again, if you look at the basic key, they're almost equal. We'll straighten them out. But I want to make this just slightly smaller than the 5 by 5 that I have. So I'm going to go to probably a 4.75. Yeah, we'll change this. Now I'm going back to this key over here. I'm going to leave it linked, and I'm going to hit the 4, and I want 4.75. Okay. And this one is off a little bit, so I'll take my unlink off, and change that to 4.75 also, so I have an exact size, and it's a perfect square. Now, as you can see, this fits right within the box but leaves me a little bit of space all the way around. So I've got that. I'm just going to get all the basics on this one. Now in Gypsy Wanderings, if you hit this shift lock key, no, sorry, wrong one, decor tag, there we go. We've got all the different frames and I want a frame on this one. So what I'm going to do is just go to this square right here. Is there one that's, I want a perfect square, and I know there's one. Why can't I see it? Oh well, we'll work with this one, no big deal. Okay, and I want that 4.50. I've got a 4.50 on one side. Now I have to get my width just right. Unlink, hit the width button, and I'm going to make that 4.50 also. So now I've got a perfect square. Now, as you can see, that fits right inside of there. And what I'm going to do is on this one, I'm going to make a copy of it, because I'm not going to play around here. I'm just going to make a copy. I'm going to go to the advanced, copy it, put it off to the side, and I'm going to tap it down, go to basic, tap it down till I'm about a 4 point, and we'll just do it 4.25. My width is off. 4.25. And then I'm going to do excuse me, hide contour, hide the inside of that, and so there. The reason I have that is that's going to back up this for my excuse me, for my frame, and that's going to be the backing. This will actually be the shaker, and I need two of these. I need one for the acetate and another one for the backing. Okay, so those are my major components in it. Now, the next video we're actually going to design it, but we have everything ready. We could put another layer if we wanted, but on this one I thought since this is our first shaker card, let's make it as easy as possible where we can actually handle it, and I mean me too, because this is my first shaker card too. But I broke it down and I watched that video probably 4 or 5 times, and I saw the different ingredients that she had on it, and this would be the basic card. Thank you. See you back in a few minutes. Bye now.